Good morning, guys. It's another beautiful day, Monday. And I thought I will go out in the woods and see how beautiful it is in the woods. The sun is shining. It's another beautiful day. And first and foremost, I'm gonna take my car to travel to the woods. A very big, beautiful woods. Up in the hill, a little bit colder. So let's go. Let's do it. Road business is going on. For your information, it's Monday. Monday. I think majority of the people who are watching, they can confirm that Monday is the most boring day in the week, because you have been having good time with your family, you have been outside partying with your friends, you have been relaxing, you know, you have been chilling, doing everything that you could do. I always say, from Friday, when you go from your work, you have your freedom until Monday. You give it back to your employer, because you don't have freedom when you're at the job. That's how I look at it, and maybe that could be the reason as to why I think it's boring living that boring life. What do you call this? Rat life, 9-5 work. I think it's boring, to be honest. So it's Monday, another new week, and I start working at around 12 o'clock, and I thought I do go outside for a walk. I can choose to go to a closer nearby river, or I can go to in the woods. So today I choose to go to the woods, because there is silence there. It's very silent, it's very calm. I kind of get connection with myself when I'm in the woods walking. I just chill and take it easy. That is where I can go in myself and think about my life, what I've done so far and what I can do in future. As you see, it's very beautiful, very calm day, not many people outside. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think this is a question that everybody's asking. Oh, what is that, man? Almost an accident took place here. Almost. I think the question is, I have a life to take care of, and I want to make the best of it. No? So how do I do it? What do I do to make the best of my life? This is something that many people ask themselves. I have a life. I want to make the best of my life. what do I do? Let me take this way here. What's up there? What's happening? I don't know what is happening here, but something is happening. Whoa. So guys, today the roaming farmer is going to take you outside. We're going for a walk in the woods. It's very calm, it's very cool there. I love being there. I really. So we are there. Okay, so this is the wood. This is where it all starts. All right. All right. So we're traveling. You see, it's woods everywhere. Woods everywhere. This is the thing that I love. And by the way, now it's not summer yet, so it's not summer. And I know that it's not very green because it's not very summer now. In 2 months' time, all this will be so green. Very, very green. Very, very green. Absolutely green. Look at that. Look at that. Right? In this area here, that building there, that red one there, if you have conference, you have any activities, you can hire that one. These wazungus here, hey my God, wachana now, these wazungus, my friend, hey, they have everything. You have no reason why you should be sick. If you are sick because you wanted it. Let me park my car here. All right. It seems that I'm the first one here. All right. Do I have anything here? All right, guys. Let me take the key. Oh, I got the key. I got the key, guys. And let me do 360. I think I'm the first one in here. I should be the first one here. All right, look at that. Look at that. Right, so today I have cold a little bit. I do go training, gym, aerobics, but I gotta take it easy now because it's my third day. I feel like I have flu and I have cold. Right, so I have minimized the activities. So I'll take my bag with me. I don't know why I'm taking the bag with me, but I'll just take it with me. I think I feel secure if I got my bag. Up the car. So we're going to take this way here. I think the sun is shining up there, and let me talk about the social welfare of the welfare regimes, the countries that have welfare. And I think if I'm talking about that, there are so many perspectives that I'm going to touch. Among others, one of them is the migration from the global south to the global north, or to the Western world, or to the industrialized countries. Now, this is what happened here. You might wonder why people are traveling in large numbers. They endanger their lives. They take boats, and many of them, they have died. I know of so many migrants that have started their journey from sub-Saharan countries in West Africa, East Africa, South Africa, you name it, everybody. And why do they want to come to Europe? They want to travel to Europe. Why? Why is that? Is there any reason for that? Now, the biggest reason, as far as my knowledge is concerned, is the welfare system, system that these Western countries have. Now, I'm not talking about the Eastern Bloc of the Europe, for instance. That is Romania, Hungary, Bulgaria, Czech, Slovakia, Yugoslavia, Bosnia, Slovenia, Kosovo, Albania, and then you go to Turkey. These countries, sorry guys if I'm mistaken, but they don't have a well-functioning welfare system that covers each and every individual. But if you come to the Scandinavian countries, that is Norway, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, I think Iceland also, and then you come to Great Britain, Ireland is the Isle, the country in the Isle, that is England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland and Ireland, and then you go to Canada and United States. These are countries that they have a very good welfare regime. So these are the magnet where most of the people from the global south, they want to go. That's the magnet. Now when they go there, they have so many reasons. Civil wars in their countries, Congo, civil war in their countries like Palestine, some other political problems, all right? Some other migrants, they want to get a better life. They run away from poverty. It can be like climate reason. We have ever expanding desert, scarcity of water. We have these small islands in the ocean, Fiji Islands, Cook Island, Fiji, Cook, I can't remember now, Fiji, Cook Island, Fiji Island, I think Nauru and things like so. These islands outside in ocean, just not very far from New Zealand and Australia. The water is getting up. So these people are, they're also climate refugees. They too, if not now, in future, they might move to secure places. And definitely, it wouldn't be a smart idea if you move from Cook Island or Fiji and then you move to a developing country. It doesn't work that way. You want to move to a country where you can get a better options. So that's why I say these countries here in the Western world, they're like magnet. But then sometimes I wonder why do these people are taking all this, everybody? It is because they too need people. They want manpower. They want people who will cover and work with some other things that they can't. It's my phone, guys. Stop. right? So there's a magnet here. There's a give and take agreement. The people that are traveling to Europe, they're providing work, you know, workforce, manpower. And the people who are giving these immigrants a place to live, they're gaining also. So it's a win-win situation, right? So, but what I want to talk about is, when you get to this country, it's not like everything is just wow. No, it's not easy. It's because many people I've seen, they left their family back in Africa, in Asia, Southeast Asia, Middle East, South America, Latin America, I mean. And they travel to Europe and they get places to live. Some other people, they get married to women from Europe, or they get married to men from Europe. But then they come along loneliness. Now, I want just to talk about loneliness today. Loneliness is not only killing the white people in the Western world, but it's killing even the immigrants, because many people, they have come here in the Western world, and when they get there, they start to adapt the behavior of that society. One of the things is they don't say hello to everybody. I'm from Africa, and I know that if I travel to Africa, if I'm outside right now, if I go, I can do high five to strangers, and there's no problem with that. There are no problem whatsoever. I can shake hands and talk to people, no problem, right? In the Western world, when you say hello to people, and especially if you don't look like them, they start to figure out, why did that guy say hello to me? Why is she? What is she out after? What is he out after? Right? So it's a different thing in the European context. And you don't shake hands with people. You don't shake hands with strangers. Why should they give you their hands? Right? You can try 10 people, maybe one. And that one guy does not give you the hand directly. The person will have to hesitate a little bit and say, okay. So now, when it comes to living in an apartment, all right, you can see me here. You're gonna live in an apartment, and you don't know your neighbors. You have no idea what your neighbors are doing. You have no idea what their names are. You have no idea what they're working with. Very, very strange. Now, this is why people are falling in the trap of loneliness. So guys, now this is where I am right now. My car is somewhere here, somewhere there. All right, anyway, I will take this very steep up the hill. I want to come faster because I'll be walking. Anyway, I was talking about loneliness. Imagine you are surrounded with all these important things. You got good work, you have a good home, environment, health system is good, you got everything, but you don't have that social life. You don't have the freedom of traveling from one place to another to visit your friends. You don't have that time to mingle with so many people. And this is where the problem comes in. We have seen the effect of it. One effect is If you have seen many women and men, they are being conned, online conned. They kind of meet, a woman meets a very beautiful, handsome guy, a military who is posted somewhere in the Middle East, an American general, and then it turned out to be that guy doesn't exist. There's some other guys in some other countries. Now that loneliness makes that woman believe that this guy is real, but he's not real. You understand me what I'm saying? I have seen so many documents. I will not mention a name. I don't want to mention any name. That will be a foul. Okay, this place is, I might fall here. It's very steep. Look at that. I'm going upwards and I got flu. I should have stayed at home and take it easy. But the place where I want to go is there. I don't know if you see this point here. That is the toppest part where you can see the whole city. Look at that. Already here you can see it's beautiful, right? And I'm breathing heavily because I have cold and flu. So loneliness is killing people here in the Western world. They have everything, but they're lonely. You might find someone, she has good job, good income, a car, a home, everything, but she doesn't have good relation to her own family members. And the second thing, you know, family members are the only one that you have close to you. Siblings, your siblings, same father, same mother, those are considered as family member. But same father, different mother, they will tell you, that's my brother from my father, that's my sister from my father. They must, you know, emphasize it, say that's my sister from my mother's side. So they don't have this extended family mentality like in many other countries. All right, so that's the disadvantage of the Western world. The immigrants, they go there. Not all of them are suffering from that, but the risk is there. The Western world is good. Everything is there. Social welfare is good. Health welfare is good. Financial welfare is good. Environmental is fantastic. Loneliness can be one of the problems. And due to loneliness, we can see people, they commit suicide. Some other people, I know of people, they travel, men, they travel to Asia, they marry beautiful Thai women, Philippine women, example, and then they take them to their country. When they take them, after a number of years, the relationship ends. Now there are two aspects as far as my knowledge is concerned. That person who goes there, he might have social problem. He has problem to interact with people. Maybe he has some personal disorders, bipolar, or things like that. That is one aspect. Another aspect is the attitude. Someone traveled to Asia, Southeast Asia, gets himself a beautiful young woman, but he wants that woman to be his wife and a domestic worker. He wants that woman to do everything. He does zero, nothing. Now by doing that, they forget that she's a human being. All right, so because of loneliness, some other men, they're trying to solve the problem by traveling to other countries, when they live here from European country, they're invisible. They're invisible. They go to work, they get back, they go training, or they don't train, whatever they do, but they're invisible. Nobody tells them how beautiful you are, how handsome you are. Nobody is confirming to them how important that person is. And this person gets away outside by traveling to, as I mentioned, Southeast Asia, Thailand or Philippines or Indonesia, China, wherever it might be. Most of the time is Thailand and the Philippines. And then this guy does not have to behave. He wants to have a wife and a domestic worker, and it doesn't work. Or maybe the guy is aggressive, he has some disorders. He thinks that by traveling there, everything will be okay when he gets a woman, and then he can't live with someone. Divorce, 1 child, 2 children, all right? That guy goes back to loneliness. All right, so loneliness is really, really difficult. And you can teach an old dog a new trick. This guy is in his 40, 30, late 30, maybe 40. Then he realized, oh, no, I'll go and marry someone, all right? Then there are other people, they say, you know what? I have good income. I want to travel Asia, Southeast Asia, and I want to live there. Now, these are the biggest winners. You know why? When they travel there, if they do everything in accordingly, they manage to live a good life. They have to write everything owned by both this guy and the wife, the house, the land, the business, everything. Then you are safe. Unfortunately, some other people, they really trust these women, and then things go wrong, right? So loneliness is unavoidable, and everybody is trying to create an environment where you will not live in that loneliness life. So, and for those who are coming, I'm an African. For those who are coming from Africa, one big mistake that we are making is we want to help each and every individual in our country. You have your parents, your siblings, your nephews, your nieces, you have your uncles, his children, your cousins, you have, and everybody, the moment you travel to Europe, everybody is behind you. They're telling you what problem they have. Ladies and gentlemen, the journey of traveling to a Western world is not easy. It's difficult. It is indeed difficult. Right? You're lonely, you're working towards, you want to cover everything, but then you cannot feed the whole village where you're coming from. It's very difficult. And I think the biggest mistake we are making here is you're helping people day to day. I personally, if someone wants an advice, I'll say, listen, you build yourself a house and hire it. All these people, they come, they have problem here and there, just close your eyes. When you have a house, you're hiring, then they can get money from that house. All right, that would be my suggestion. All right, so this is the point where I wanted to come. The whole story is about this town here. Now this is the most top part. Unfortunately, the camera that I have, GoPro, I have GoPro 10. I think they are bogus, these cameras. You can zoom in. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I'm going. I don't know if I can say everything. I can see everything here. There's water there. Now all these woods, you see all these trees, they're empty now because of the winter. But I will get back here in 2 months' time, and the story will be totally different. We'll be talking about other things. You see now when it's getting summer now. It is spring. It's windy now. It is spring, and the birds have traveled from global south to the northern hemisphere. Insects are now clucking. They're coming, new insects, butterfly, blah blah blah, all of them, bees, small creeps, animals, wild animals, deers. They have much to eat now, and the trees will develop more branches soon. All right, anyway, I wanted to show you what I do sometimes, and it's because of loneliness. But I'm not very much lonely as you think. I got family. I'm very lucky that I got family. I have children with me, so I have 24/7 entertainment if I may keep it that way. But I know that I've just taken up two things here. Number one is the loneliness in the Western world. Number two is about how you cope up with the loneliness. Okay, you might have family, or you might travel to other countries to get a husband or a wife, right? Or maybe you might move to other countries when you are financially stable. I also picked up a story about migration, why people they want to migrate to these European countries. And I just mention about the welfare system that covers for everybody, and I mean everybody, including dogs and pets, and you know, it's because all the money they get it, the government or the municipality, local municipality, they take it back to the local people, to the people, right? Infrastructures and hospitals, clinics, you know, even jails, roads, lights, everything. You know what I wish? I wish we had the same welfare system in African nations, but unfortunately we are very far away from that, and I'm scared, I'm worried that I will die before I experience that. For sure I won't experience that one. I know how it's going down there. So thank you so much. If you have any, let me stand here. If you have any comments, you have a question, you have anything, just write it down there. I think this discussion about migration is very, very big nowadays. I know also of Canada. I think they have this is it lotto, or what do they call it? It's like you apply, and then if you're lucky they might choose you. But when you write there, when you do application, you write what profession you have, what qualifications, academic background, blah blah blah. And I think they are draining these smart people from many countries and bring them to Canada, so that they can have good, skilled, well-skilled employers. I think there's the truth about that. What do you think? Thank you so much. Bye bye.